This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by Tidal Health.
It's not the holiday season until this star finds its way to the top of Tidal Health Peninsula Regional. For 26 years now, this star has been the centerpiece of the hospital's holiday decor.
It is put up each year in memory of Maryland State Police Trooper First Class Edward Plank Jr., who was killed in the line of duty in 1995. But the star also shines to highlight the hospital's close working relationship with first responders all over Delmarva. It's traditions like that the team at Tidal Health holds dear.
And traditions that allow the hospital to continue connecting with the community as it offers the top-notch care we all need. We'd like to introduce you to Tidal Health's Chris Hall, the Chief Business Officer and Vice President of Strategy and Business Development. Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you all.
Yeah, so first of all, there's a lot going on at Tidal Health. In the past year, the community has been introduced to a new name, and Tidal Health is steadily onboarding new providers, practices. Tell us about the expansion and how it supports your mission.
I think what you said is perfect. Tidal Health is the health system that now is encompassing 7 counties, about 50 different locations. So we've always known the hospitals as the mainstays, but the hospitals are one part of the overall health system. So we've grown now. When we refer to it as Tidal Health Peninsula Regional and Tidal Health Nanticoke as the hospitals, but overall Tidal Health is the health system. And yes, we're building on the excellent reputation, 125 years in Salisbury and the 70 years in Seaford, but now extending the care out into the community.
And access to health care is pretty darn important.
Access is the number one thing. First thing I would say is if you can connect with a primary care provider, that is our ultimate goal for access. So we're expanding Ocean Pines and Millsboro and Seaford and Bridgeville. So we're continuing to put those primary care providers and now the specialty care providers out into the community.
Yeah, you guys have pretty big plans for Worcester County and Sussex County. Can you tell us what's planned and why those additional services are needed?
Worcester County is a great example. We have 120,000 square feet of a complex in Ocean Pines, just at the North Gate. So that's specialty care, GI care for colonoscopy screenings, and then also we're now bringing more specialist diagnostic imaging and finishing the campus with the 3rd building, which will be opening about the summertime of '22. Millsboro, we have an existing building on Route 113 at the south end of the town. We're building a complex that's going to be about 150,000 square feet at the north end. And it'll be everything for a hospital except for the beds, is the best way to put it. So we're bringing the care closer to where people live at a lower cost than if making them drive to a hospital to receive it, like you used to do in the past.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I was just going to say, you may have just answered the next question I was going to ask you was about, it used to be just the hospital business, but now you're in the healthcare business, and that's part of your outreach.
And if you think, and I talk to community members all the time, and they always talk to me and they say, oh, I go to Penn Gen. Well, they always went to the hospital to receive their care, which is fine for a lot of things, but now we want to care closer to where you live so that you're getting the screenings, you're receiving the care, because there are people who put off care. We're seeing that now. Dr. Snyder will talk about as he comes on your program, the numbers are increasing.
Right.
People are still having babies and accidents and trauma and open heart surgery, et cetera. That's going to continue to happen, and more so as the population grows. But
that's hospital stuff.
That's hospital stuff, but we want to reduce those incidents if we can. How do you prevent cancer? How do you prevent other illnesses? So receiving care at your primary care provider is definitely important, and bringing the specialist out there, your cardiologist, your GI, your other doctors that are necessary to provide the care to keep people healthy and well and out of the hospital.
A wonderful plan. Thank you so much,
Absolutely.
Chris Hall, Tidal Health. To learn more about Tidal Health services or to schedule an appointment online, visit delmarvalife.com. Click on What's Happening Today. Thanks again.
Thank you.